You are listening to guidance and healing from Archangel Metatron, channeled through Ruth Ann Brine. Today's discourse is entitled, No Need to Fear Anything, Anywhere, Anytime. For those who have embarked upon the ascension journey into the higher planes of consciousness, know that you are indeed moving forward in a timely manner, for your hearts and minds are true to the one of all that is. This is to say, you are stepping into your truth more and more and more. Daily, new awarenesses come to you that elevate your perspective, and you are growing as a flower unfolds its petals to the sun. You are becoming more fulfilled and more confident in how you experience the challenges that arise in your lives. You know how to respond with grace and love, and no longer hold malice within your hearts or minds. You are free of the dark influences that bring such grief and suffering to the many. You are the light workers of the world, and I thank you, and we of Divine Presence all express tremendous gratitude for your caring and your loving light intentions. Many of you are healers and channelers of high-dimensional expression, and through anchoring these high vibrational frequencies into the earthly plane, you are assisting in uplifting the collective mind of humanity and the entire planet. All is well for those who comprehend these words. All is righteous within your thoughts, words, and deeds, and you may begin now to view yourselves as masters of light, while still existing within this world of sorrow and despair. You live without fear and sadness, for you know in your heart of hearts that all suffering is now diminishing every day as more beings awaken and manifest their truth within. Yes, you dear ones are the very reason to exist in this land of turmoil in peaceful coexistence without suffering the circumstances that create much havoc in the lives of many on earth. You exist in the new paradigm now, amid the uncertainty pervading the course of events that continue to unfold in a manner of great terror and fear. For you know this is a transitory and illusory experience that shall bring greater alignment and embodiment to those who suffer still. It shall be so that those who are lost to themselves shall succeed in resolving their confusion and heal their traumatized perspectives so they may reign in peace once again. And I say once again because everyone on this planet existed at one time in harmonious and loving peace among one another and all living things. This time existed long before the advent of conflict and aggression and fear fell upon this earthly paradise. And why was this allowed to happen, you may ask? Why were the innocent earthly beings not protected from dark influence, becoming subjugated to lowly vibrational pain and warring behaviors? The reason is simply answered. All sovereign beings have free will choice. All beings choose what they experience on earth, consciously or unconsciously. It is due to one's soul growth and one's need to know their truth in being fully and completely, with comprehensive awareness of all possible outcomes for their choices in living. All avenues open when one wishes to experience fearful circumstance. For example, should one decide to live in fear of being harmed because of outside influences, then they experience what is fearful to them as real and possible in their existence. This does not mean that ill fate befalls them with harmful repercussions because of their thoughts and words and deeds. It does mean they become vulnerable to experiences that validate their beliefs and the reality they exist within. Each sovereign individual creates their own reality through the beliefs they adopt as being real within their sphere of existence. And so, fear may or may not manifest harmful circumstance depending upon other beliefs they hold, such as believing that locks on their doors and other means of external protective measures gives them some peace of mind that they cannot be harmed, regardless of the fear they believe exists out in the world. Some may, however, feel unsafe regardless of any measures they take to feel secure, and so they are more vulnerable to being misaligned and may arrive in the wrong place at a time where disruptive energies manifest, due to those attuned to dire circumstances of fear and accidental entanglement in conflictual eruptions. And so there is actually no simple explanation regarding the outcomes of free will choice when you consider the variety and the varied perspectives people hold based upon their unique belief constructs. For those who live free of fear, there is nothing to fear. And so do take a breath and release any hidden fragments of mental concepts formed from past unconscious or conscious influence through global fear manipulations of the many. You need not carry any remnants of fearful identification ever, anywhere, anytime, when you trust wholeheartedly your divine presence to live in peace and in joy. This is for you to experience without suffering even the most minor, slight cause of trepidation regarding your safety. I, Archangel Metatron, do hereby witness your choice to live freely, and so do heal and clear from your hearts and minds and psyches all fragments of fearful energetic influence and fearful patterns of behaviors in your lives now, today, and forevermore. Should you find yourself feeling insecure, do call upon me for support and ask for the fear to be vanquished with the underlying belief or energetic cause of your discomfort, and I shall assist you in all possible ways you allow. For when you open to grace, you shall gradually have absolutely no possible reason to fear anything, anywhere, anytime, for you are under heaven's wing, and you may trust this is so, and so it is. Never fall into the energy of fearful persuasion from others, for they do not understand how they themselves create realities of sorrow and fear. They still are entrenched with cultural and religious fears, along with daily news which focuses on what is ill in the world. Remain true to your knowing that you are protected, and continue to live free of fear. And so it is. I am Archangel Metatron. Thank you for receiving these words of wisdom from Archangel Metatron. Please feel free to share this message